you guys know those feelings and those moments that you have when you feel like your whole life is falling apart? I definitely feel those pretty often, especially in today's day and age. But one thing I'm starting to be more open-minded about is, what if it's not the end, but the beginning of something that I just can't see yet? I know exactly what you're all thinking after hearing my little rant right there. Okay, Brianna, but growing pains don't feel good while you're experiencing them. And while that is true, I've learned in my 29 years that after those growing pains, there's a shift. And that shift generally means that you are becoming the best, most authentic, truest version of yourself. Becoming your highest self. I am Bri. Nice to meet you. This is going to be a new series that I like to call Purpose in the Growing Pains. It's going to be a space for anyone who feels stuck, lost, or who has outgrown the old version of themselves. That's where I identify. Here we're going to talk about what it really means to grow, the messy parts, the beautiful parts, and all of the waves in between. I'm someone I'm very grateful and privileged, and I acknowledge that. I have lived dreams that I once only imagined. I've built success from scratch, I've traveled the world, and I've turned some pretty big goals into a reality. But like all of us, everything shifted during COVID. And I'm talking things I've worked my entire life for. Opportunities, stability, all of my confidence. Gone, out the door. That was a hard one, the confidence especially, because once you lose your confidence, you question everything. Still, deep down, every day, I know I'm made for something bigger. I know I'm meant to be doing something that makes my soul sing. And I bet if you're here listening to me right now, you probably feel a very similar way. But you know what? The best thing about this is that success is not a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You can build anything you want again. I was going to say success or growth. You can build anything again. It's not a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I'm someone who has studied, worked, and lived in a variety of countries all over the world. Tanzania, Germany, Spain, Puerto Rico is where I spent my internship. And I like to think of Puerto Rico as its own thing. And we're going to do episodes for each country I've lived in because there's so much culture from each place. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. What living abroad and learning abroad, living and communicating with different cultures has taught me is that it mirrors life itself. Learning to adapt, finding common ground, even when everything feels foreign. I want to share those lessons with you. We'll talk about real life, family, friendship, loss, rebuilding, and how they connect to our shared goal of becoming the truest, strongest version of ourselves. But this isn't just a series that's going to be about me telling my life stories. I actually don't want that at all. My life stories are going to be a relatability point to touch on so that we can talk about your experiences, how they're similar, and how we can both move forward. Every episode is going to circle back to truth, so something practical, spiritual, and useful. That way you leave here feeling a little bit more grounded and connected, feeling good about our day one. This is our day one. So if you're tired of the surface level self-help and you're craving something more grounded, a little bit more honest, real, and soulful, hella soulful, you're in the right place. Starting next week, at the end of each episode, I'm gonna end these episodes with me trying something new, something that makes my soul sing, in hopes that you'll see me doing something awkward, uncomfortable, and something fun that does still make my soul fly. My hope is that it inspires you to do something similar. I'd love to hear about what all of you are growing through in the comments. That way I can relate to what you're going through and we can start from there. But otherwise, please enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I can't wait to see you next week. Let's make meaning out of the mess together. Bye.